Hello everyone, this is another dirt bike moto vlog. Woo! I haven't vlogged in a long time, to be honest with you. I haven't even ridden motorcycles in a long time. I've just kind of been busy with life, I've, working full time and fixing stuff and just kind of, wow, that was a big friggin' rabbit. Fixing stuff and just, living. And I've always loved riding. I still do, of course. But I gotta say, I've been finding that getting the time to ride has been more challenging this year than other years. I got more and more going on. It's just a lot of stuff. And I mean, this is something that I think anybody faces as they get older. But even beyond that, just because people face, you start to have kids and shit like that. Not that I do, thankfully. Yeah, anyway. But, that's what happens, right? So, I mean, I guess, I have a lot of interests. I love riding, but I also love, something I don't talk about. I love just doing truck stuff too. I love driving my truck too. Well, my Explorer. I mean, it's like a little truck. I love like doing that kind of stuff. Camping and a little fishing here and there. Some going on the lake, riding a friend's jet skis and stuff. I love doing that kind of stuff too. Like for 4th of July, I would have loved to have been out riding, but I got invited to my friend's camp and I had a hell of a time freaking jet skiing and hanging out by the lake and all that stuff too. So it's just one of those things where, I find that there's a lot of things in life to do. I guess I'm finding that I just got a lot of stuff going on, just hanging out with friends and riding my Harley and riding this thing and working on shit. There's always something that's got to be fixed and always something that I got to organize, and I'm OCD. Hang on, I'll take a little ride over to my Explorer and I'll show you something. I'm freaking wicked OCD about my vehicles. I just want to point something out. Woo! Alright, so like just for an example, right? Here's my Explorer. It's just an 04 Explorer, there's not much to it, and it's kind of dirty right now. But here's how freaking OCD I am. You ready? Watch this. Hang on. So I painted the frame. See how nice and black that is, minus the dirt, of course. I always keep the inside of it. Now I have this because of work, but it's always pretty clean, I got the mats down here to catch all the shit, but I mean underneath that, it's always pristinely clean. The back seat, this thing has 70,000 miles, and it looks like it hasn't even been sat in. There's just nothing back there, dirt-wise and crap-wise. And, I'll go to the back, and the same thing. I mean, obviously I have crap in there, but overall, I keep the thing like it just came off the showroom. And it's always shiny for the most part, like I said, except that it's a little dirty, and stuff like that. And the thing is, that translates to that same obsessiveness translates to my Harley and this to a degree. I mean, I don't care. I guess my problem is that I'm freaking OCD in that I when it comes to my vehicles especially, but just my life in general, everything has to be just so. I'm a neat freak about my vehicles and maintenance wise, I'm a freak about it. I do every little thing. I'll write on these schedules and stuff. And in a lot of ways, it's a good way to be. But at the same time, I'm finding that my extreme obsessiveness over this stuff, yeah, my vehicles are in great condition, don't get me wrong, but I'm finding that I'm just working myself to death, I'm freaking I'm 19 and I come home from work at 4 o'clock and I work in the garage until, 8 o'clock every night just fixing something that... Oh, I forgot there was rocks there. Fixing something that, to say doesn't need to be fixed. And like I said, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but... Wow, this thing is quick. But, I don't know, I guess I'm just realizing that, I gotta I gotta find a balance of like what I do and, you know, what's really worth it. And just find it, because I'm finding like I'm spending so much time on stuff that doesn't really have to be done. Like, I don't have to be that much of a neat freak all the time. I don't have to do all this stuff that I'm creating work for myself that I don't have to have, you know? Wow, if you could see how much freaking dirt I was flying there, you'd be amazed. But anyway, so I don't know, you know, I like this, and this is what this vlog is coming to. I really like this dirt bike, don't get me wrong. I do. It's fun to ride. I ride it, you know, up until the last couple of weeks, I've been riding it pretty consistently, you know, and I love bumming around on it. But I guess I'm just not sure anymore if I really have the time for it. In that, yes, I can make time to ride it, but what it comes down to is, you know, I want to ride the Harley. Obviously, I can commute with that and stuff too. But like, you know, on weekends, I want to be able to use that, and then I want to be able to use this, and I still have to get work done, and, you know, do stuff that needs to be fixed and cleaned and whatever. So what it comes down to me is, you know, maybe I just have too much stuff like that on my plate. You know, maybe I need to simplify. Maybe I need to get rid of the dirt bike. Maybe I need to focus on the Harley and the truck again, because I'm friggin' so obsessed with them and this. But, you know, since I'm so obsessive, I should say. And then just go back to that lifestyle. And yeah, I'll miss this, but maybe it would be for the better, you know? I don't know, you know, I feel like I gotta kind of slow down a little and really prioritize what I do and make sure that what I'm doing really has to be done, and that you know, figure out what matters the most. And if something doesn't matter as much to me as something else, then as much as I might hate to, I gotta sacrifice it and say, all right, you know, we gotta focus on these other three things more. You know, but I think that maybe I should change my clutch cable just broke. All right, my clutch cable just broke, and this is going to be really interesting trying to ride this bike back to the house with no working clutch cable. That really fucking sucks. Alright, this vlog just turned into how in the hell am I going to get home without a working clutch cable. Alright, this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to, oh man, I don't know how we're going to do this. Oh boy. I might just freaking go down that driveway. I'd hate to do it, but this is really gonna fucking suck. You ready for this? I'm just gonna do this. Sorry, people who, this is not my property. Sorry. Well, I'm cruising down the neighbor's driveway because I don't have a working clutch cable, and I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get home otherwise. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, we're just going to kind of do this one right here, ready? That'll work. I hope they didn't see me. Oh, they did though. Alright, we're good. Great. Anyway. So, I'm gonna have to finish this vlog. I might do... Alright, so I just limped it in with the broken clutch cable, but I really want to finish this vlog. So, I hopped on the Harley quick and I'm gonna finish it. So, I guess basically what I've come down to, like I was saying, is I've got, you know, this thing, the dirt bike, the truck, you know, all that stuff in my life, and, you know, all this other work and stuff to do, and job and all that, in college. And I'm just realizing that it's just too much. You know, I can't afford to spend as much time as I do on just maintaining vehicles. You know, there's so many other aspects of my life that I need to focus on and want to focus on. And, you know, I just gotta downsize. Oddly, you know, it sounds kind of funny, but I gotta just kind of downsize and you know, really prioritize what I need to have and what I don't need to have. And I already think I know the answers to most of that. You know, I need the motorcycle to a degree. I don't need the dirt bike. I love it, but I don't like love it like I do the Harley. So it kind of pains me, but I'm probably gonna sell it. And that's the other problem with it, is things keep breaking on it, and then I'm spending more and more time fixing it, which sucks, and spending money on it, which sucks. You know, whereas this thing, I just hop on and go, which is nice. So I don't know. And the thing is, I don't even have that many responsibilities. You know, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a house, I don't have kids. So it's like, if I'm already kind of feeling this way, some people might say, well, your time management is bad. You know what? It probably is. I'm not going to argue that point. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, to manage your time, you have to want to include something in the amount of time you have. And if I'm feeling like I don't want to include maintaining and riding a dirt bike in the amount of time that I have, then I should just eliminate that from the time schedule altogether. And that's just the reality of it. So anyways, thank you for watching. This is kind of a weird video, I guess, but you know, I don't know, I guess I had a bit of a realization over the past couple weeks about my life, and I realized how much I love riding my Harley. And if I want to continue to do that, with my life getting busier and busier, I have to really prioritize what I do so I can still ride my Harley as much as I'd like to. And to do that, I might have to sell the dirt bike. I'm pretty sure I'll have to sell the dirt bike. But it is what it is. You know, you can't have everything. And I've realized that. You know, I thought it'd be so cool. Oh, more toys, more toys. And it is really cool. And having the more toys is a lot of fun. But at the same time, you know, you can only support so much. So you can't go all ape shit crazy with the toys. So peace. And ride safe, everyone.